Libra placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So before I get started, I do have my manifestation oils for sale. I did create 4, and the first 8 people to order will have 24 karat gold inserted in whichever vial you decide to purchase. I have a love attraction oil for self-love and also attracting platonic, genuine platonic and romantic love interest. I have one for money and prosperity. This is made with dollar bills, jade. This is made with rose quartz. So all of these are made with crystals, with herbs and essential oil blends. I have a protection oil specifically to ward off any negative energies or entities, any spiritual attacks that are sent your way. And I also have, last but not least, I just used this before I started. This is my DNA activation and spiritual oil. I put this right before I want to see any changes or any advancements with my abilities, as well as when I read tarot. If I use this right before, it makes everything just a lot easier for me. All you need is 2 to 3 drops. Place it on your palm, rub it in the back of your neck if you like, on your chest area, your forehead, whichever area you decide, and it will work instantly. Wear this before you leave the house to attract, love interest, before you spend money to get that money right back. And also, I use the spiritual one right before I go to sleep for enhancements, and also with astral traveling, it helps a lot with in the dream state. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at that. So let's see, Libra placements. This is going to be for August 5th through the 20th. Let's see what you guys have coming up or going on. Gender of the cards don't matter. You may have to flip the roles, and any personal readings is in the description box below. We have 7 of Swords, of course. Of course. I have Libra placements, so I'm just like, oh yeah, it makes perfect sense. The Emperor. The Lovers. The Death card. 6 of Cups. 3 of Cups. King of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords in reverse. So somebody was trying to get something over on you. This could have been a lover that you were connected to, a friend as well, someone that was close in your circle. This person, they're used to having control of people in their lives. They're used to having control of their environments. But when it comes to you, you're actually more intelligent and much smarter than this person. Even if they are older than you, despite whatever experience or wisdom that you have, they've never encountered a spiritual being like you. So this person was giving red flags off the bat. You notice these red flags. You may not have let them in your circle or in your heart 100%, and they left some sort of evidence, and this evidence pissed you off with the 6 of Cups. So if you're not in this energy yet, this is what you're going to find out. You're going to find out that someone that you trusted, that you put some form of faith in, this person has their own issues to deal with. This could even be a father or mother figure, or someone who's even a boss. So this may be someone who has a position of power and they're abusing it in some way, and this is what's going to be exposed. This exposure, though, whatever they thought they were going to get away with, they're only going to get away with it for maybe a moment, minutes, maybe a couple hours, if that, because you're someone who sees beyond whatever illusions are trying to be placed on you, because you're a divine being. It's like you were assigned someone in your life. This was somebody that was supposed to do right by you. They were supposed to give you trust. They were supposed to give you energy. This was someone that you were supposed to collaborate with. Instead, this person refused to change. So this could be a friend or someone in your life that's been assigned to you, and at first they were acting correctly. This was someone that you felt like was unlike the others that you dealt with, or this may have even been a friend that didn't display any of the backstabbing and betrayal and those qualities that you used to see in past friends. This was someone that you felt you could let your guard down with, and that's exactly what you did. That's what you were supposed to do. So if you do feel bamboozled when you find out whatever this truth or lie is, don't feel like it's your fault. You've actually done exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to trust this person. They were supposed to return that trust back to you. However, they let either friends or family members, or they let some sort of addiction that they have get in the way of them changing or doing right by you, and this is actually going to cause you to walk away for good. So whatever this Emperor has done behind the scenes, 7 of Swords at times can be cheating. It can be stealing. This is like someone stealing your energy, or coming to promise you a relationship when all they really want is just sex and a good time. This was numerous attempts to try to get one over on you, and it may have been successful. However, those last 2 times, they left some sort of evidence behind that let you see exactly what this person was actually about. And with the 3 of Cups, when they're found out, or when whatever the secret is that it is revealed, this person's going to be apologetic with the 3 of Cups. I don't feel like this is someone that came into the picture with malicious intent. I feel like this is someone who They wanted to do right by you, but circumstances and certain things happened within the connection or within the relationship that you have with this person, and they were left with some form of choice, whether they were going to go. This person had to choose between possibly their family and their friends and you, or they had to choose between investing in themselves or doing right by you, and this person chose to be selfish. And with the Emperor, this was a lesson that they failed. You passed because you let your guard down despite being hurt over and over and over and over again. You let your guard down with this person, and that showed that you were able to still have vulnerability despite being scarred so badly in your heart. And with the Six of Cups, this is the soulmate that's in your life. So soulmates can be anyone. It could be your mom. It could be the mailman. It could be the person that you love. It could be a friend. So this soulmate was supposed to do right by you, and instead they just fell into the same exact trap that the last 4 or 5 people in your life have done. So you guys are just constantly getting stomped on over and over and over and over again. And then you feel the need to close up. And then after you closed up and you heal, you feel like, okay, maybe it's safe to let my guard down with people again. And this is exact same thing is happening over and over and over again. And it's frustrating too, because with the King of Pentacles, every time you open your heart to someone or every time you let your guard down with someone, it costs you something. And you may be dealing with people that they like to gamble you. They like to gamble the relationship that they have with you with things that they may deem as more important. These are individuals that could even be slobs. Maybe they're broke in some way. They end up being greedy. They end up feeding into the material world and the material aspects of this planet so much that they leave behind someone who truly cares for them and someone who's actually a true support. I want you to know that anybody that loses you, it is automatically their loss. It has nothing to do with you because, for one, you're the Chariot. You are the embodiment of what God is. People may look at you as someone who's different, or they may try to outcast you in some way, but you are not from this planet. Yes, your soul origin, you may look like a human being like everybody else, but you have a specific mission that's here to help other people ascend, and you heal just by being around individuals, just by people hearing you talk, or with your voice, or even with your hands. You guys are healers, and you attract narcissistic people and people that need to heal, or possibly even take accountability for their actions, because this was someone that's in their ego. If this is a masculine energy, you can't tell this person that they're wrong. You can't tell them anything about how they behave and the fact that they may need to change their behavioral patterns. And it's not until they hurt someone who truly has good intentions that they realize, like, oh wow, I really did something wrong. The person that I was connected to, they don't want anything to do with me anymore. A forced ending in some way is going to force this controlling, selfish person to really look at their own actions and what being sneaky and conniving and lying, what the cost of that is. Yes, initially you may feel heartbroken, you may feel sad, you may even become a bit unstable. But what I'm realizing is when your money's down, or when you're having financial issues or problems, it's because of the company that you're keeping. It's not even because of you or anything that you're doing. Because with the Chariot, you move forward regardless of whatever obstacles are in your way. So you know what your path is. If you don't, this is you essentially committing to your spirituality in some way, and you're attracting people that are here to distract you. And they shield and cloak themselves in this Emperor energy where they make it seem like they're mature, or they're in control, or they have something to offer. They make it seem like they're stable, but really behind the scenes they're just sneaky and conniving, and it's just some form of like facade or mask that these people carry. And there's a chance that you could get bamboozled again. But like I said, it's not your fault. You're actually supposed to be vulnerable with whoever this individual is, and it's going to come back to bite them. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. We have child, thoughts, journey. Yeah, okay, so some of you, you're being asked to focus mostly on children, or this could be someone that you have a child with. If that's the case, that's only going to resonate with like 20% of people. But there's someone that has done you wrong. And this is recently. This is within the last 7 weeks or the next 7 days. They're thinking heavily about you because, one, either you ghosted this person or you left them alone after you found out that, you know, they had certain characteristics or antics that raised red flags in you. And you may have even found out that this person lied to you, or they had no intentions of truly investing in you what you deserve. And now you're going through this journey that you've gone through countless times. This is not the first time you're going through this journey. It's just easier now because now you know how to allow yourself to heal after you've been played, because there was some sort of thief. There was someone that was coming in to steal from you. If this is not stealing your person, stealing your energy, stealing your ideas, or just simply wanting to just even steal sex, this is someone that had no intentions of giving you what you deserve, but they can't stop thinking about you because they're now facing some form of judgment. Something in their life is going awry because of what this person did to you behind the scenes. You know, maybe they thought, oh, you know, the Libra placement, this isn't someone who I'm close to like that, so if I hurt them, it's not really gonna bother me. I'm not really seeing where the repercussions come in. Well, this person, they don't know who they're messing with, because with the Six of Cups, not only have they angered the divine, they've angered you. Every time you're upset, I don't know if you know this, but every time someone pisses you off, there's some sort of effect that comes afterwards. Like they get attacked energetically, or something negative happens to them. And it's not that you're doing it intentionally. It's just, that's just how powerful you are. And with the community, there's some information that's going to come out to the community that will have someone falling from grace. So if this Emperor is someone who's known within the public, they have some sort of good reputation, well, guess what? This person's falling from grace, because whatever they did to you, you're the catalyst for this information to come to light. So behind the scenes, if someone did do you wrong, it's going to backfire on them and completely destroy their life in some way. Why? Because you're the person that's of high honor. God and the divine does not play about you. Anytime you cry, anytime someone does you wrong, anytime someone comes in with ill intentions, I want you to know that they lose from the moment that they start to conspire against you. So even though in the end you may feel like, wow, like, why does this keep happening to me? Why do people keep doing me wrong? I have no ill intentions. I'm just trying to love or just help others and just meet people. Why does this keep happening? It's because you're being used as a conduit. Your body's almost being hijacked, to where at times it's like there's certain moments where you know and you feel in your heart that you should just let certain people go, but it feels difficult to, and it's because you have some sort of tie. There's a mission that you have with that specific person, and until that mission is complete, it's going to be difficult to move forward from them. And with the Three of Cups, you've been wanting to celebrate. Summer for a lot of you has been kind of difficult, especially with inflation going on, and it's been difficult for some of you watching. And all of this is intentional, because at a distance, you were connected to someone they were causing you financial issues, even at an energetic level. I've noticed this about myself too. If I hang out with people who have bad luck and bad karma, somehow their bad karma will rub off onto me, even if they're not coming into my house, even if I'm not associated with them. Even just at a parallel level, I can't be around individuals that are corrupt, or they're greedy, or they're just unstable, because that instability will rub off onto you as well. So with the Five of Swords, just know any mind games that were played against you, anyone that did something ill against you and thought they got away with it, they're sitting down, ruminating, feeling guilty, being haunted by their own thoughts and actions. So at least you can sleep at night knowing that you're a good person, knowing that you're not going out of your way to harm others, unless this resonates, vice versa. And if you did harm someone else, just know that there is karma that's coming for you, one way or another. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. What do Libra placements need to know for August 5th to the 20th? Mirror. Yeah, there's someone who you need to see for who they are. And I also feel like this relationship that's going to be revealed as chaotic, or just once you see this person for who they are, it's going to make you reflect on your relationships. It's going to make you reflect on your wounds. It's going to make you introspect, which ultimately this was, I guess the point of all of this was to meet someone who you were vulnerable with, and because of how they treat you, it made you self-reflect. And this may have been someone that you thought was a soulmate, and we were just talking about this all along. This may have been a soulmate, but we do have karmic soulmates as well, which is people that have an expiration date in our lives. Yes, they may have some sort of soul attachment to us, but they're only here to teach us a lesson. Once that lesson is over, they have to exit our lives. And if you try to hold on to them longer than their expiration date, then it starts to work against you. We have soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. There was someone that you were unconditionally loving with. You gave this person affection in some way. You may have even started to fall for them. Now, if this isn't someone romantic, it's just someone that you felt like was abundant, or they would have brought some form of abundance into your life, and it was supposed to go that way, but they made the wrong choice. They did something behind the scenes. it may have been, if this was a lover that you were connected to, they may have been talking to people behind your back, lying to you, interested in others, meeting people behind the scenes, and the universe could see this. So just because you could not see what was going on does not mean that your guys did not have your back. And if this is someone that is truly meant to be in your life, they will do what's right to be able to return, because we do have union here. So I do feel if there was a specific person that you had to let go of because of their antics, if they're truly meant for you, they'll clean up their act and they'll come in and give you some form of formal offer. And if this is someone that you're dealing with now, they were not showing their true feelings. If this is not romantic and it's just someone that you were connected to, they were gaslighting you the entire time, pretending to be something that they were not, deluding you with, you know, dreams and illusions, and not showing their true feelings because they were hiding. But guess what? Now this relationship is over. This says no second chances, but whether you want to allow this karmic person to come back into your life is up to you. But it's saying that there's no second chances here. It's time for you to grow and transform your life. And I also feel like you're going to be in the energy of healing. If you're not in the position of healing from heartbreak, this is just you releasing relationships that were toxic to you in some way, releasing certain coping mechanisms or addictive abilities or tendencies that really don't serve you, and learning that you are somebody who's unconditionally loving, and this is you. This is who you are. The more that you love yourself, the more oneness that you feel, and this is also what people will attack you for. It's for your love. It's for your light. So you just have to kind of be aware and use your discernment with people. Don't allow someone to have your heart within the first 2 months. Like, you really need to just pace yourself when meeting new individuals and actually gauge whether they're worth your time or not. We also have meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So yeah, this could have been about a friendship that went sour or is about to go sour. And even if that's the case, just have faith and know that love is coming. Because even though this may have been a karmic soulmate in your life or someone that was here to teach you a lesson, they weren't the ones that were assigned to you. This was just someone that you had to go through a lesson to learn what healthy choices are like. Sometimes we need to find out by having what we don't like. For me, that's the best way for me to learn. To have something that I don't like and I don't want, it automatically teaches me what I do want. And self-care is being asked of you at this time as well. So let me see. When it comes to this person that you were connected to, what do they want to tell you? So I feel like you're not going to give this individual, for most part, 70% of you are not going to give them a second chance because they've already shown you their antics or what they're capable of, and you're going to be too afraid to be vulnerable with them again, for good reason too. What do they want to tell you? My family likes them because of the wealth, nothing else. So if you were dealing with another person, there may have been an issue of either them trying to pursue you because of your money, or they may have left you for a situation that they deemed as more profitable. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a person that was wealthier. It could have just been they weren't taking you seriously because they were putting their money and their career and friends first. We also have whenever things are going well, one of us gets triggered and self-sabotages. So this person is acknowledging that they did get triggered and self-sabotage themselves in some way. We also have regret. I thought this was what I wanted, but I realized too late it didn't bring me any happiness. So if you did have someone do something sneaky and conniving behind your back, if initially it did bring some sort of like fulfillment, now they're completely feeling like dirt. And what they don't realize is that everyone after you is going to betray this person. So if they left you behind because of a family, if they deserted you because of their friends, because they wanted to look all macho and they wanted to be the person that was in control, guess what? Every single person, every single one is about to dog them out. I don't care if it was 4, 5, 6 people. This person's going to lose each person or each scenario that they put above you, and it's going to mirror to them exactly what they did to you, and it's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good. This person's going to realize, like, wow, I really hurt someone who's innocent, because I sometimes wonder if you fell out of the sky because you are so out of this world. So this person's never met anybody like you. If this was a friend that clung on to you, it was because you were the greatest muse that they had around, and I'm not joking. It doesn't matter whether they had more or not. This was someone who was selfish initially. They only cared about what was going to make them happy. But now, and towards the future, the rest of 2022, this person's going to be paying for what they did to you in ways that you cannot even imagine. They're going to learn things the hard way. So if this was someone who deserted you for something mediocre, they're not going to appreciate you until you leave, or until they see somebody else treating you the way that you deserve, and they're going to have to watch. Why? Because the universe is going to send you someone new. We did see, have faith, love is coming. So if you are single, or you are trying to, you know, just heal yourself and better yourself, that person is coming. And whoever this is, if this is a romantic love interest that did you wrong, they're gonna come back, and they're gonna try to plead their case by saying what we have between us is special. Don't let them taint our connection. Well, that's not your problem anymore. So yeah, whatever this person has done to you that you're about to find out, because this is someone that was close to you, that you had your guard down with, that you trusted. That's what's going to make this so painful. And if this is a lover, this is a lover that you're going to realize had other people involved. Doesn't have to be other lovers. It could have just been influence from outside parties, friends, family members, co-workers, and the whole time they were plotting on your downfall. And this was to teach you to invest your money and your time wisely. Your currency in this planet is your energy. So whatever you put your energy and your time into, that's what's going to grow and thrive. Your love is powerful. It can make someone feel like they're on top of the world. It can make someone be completely in their inflated ego. So you really have to gauge who's worth your energy and your love. Because as soon as you snatch it back, that's when they realize, oh wow, like that was someone who actually brought a lot of value. They brought a lot of love into my life. They're going to want to talk to you. Whoever this person is that's done you wrong, they will want to talk to you. They may, okay, so if this is a case of someone cheating on you behind your back or leaving you for someone else, they're going to get some form of STD as karma, and I don't feel bad. Or there's going to be some form of sexual imbalance where, I'm going to share a story with you. I did have someone try to cheat on me one time in the past, and when they tried to go have sex with somebody else, they couldn't get an erection. It was like something, I don't know, something like that. You'd be surprised. You can't do people wrong and think, oh, I'm just gonna go off and just have a good time. No, dude, because you can't even get your penis to stand up, or something's gonna happen. If this is a man who's watching and you're dealing with a female and she's gonna try to go behind your back to do something else, one, she's gonna get something. So that's already off the bat. Two, and she's gonna receive some form of sexual imbalance on top of that, and you're gonna get what you deserve, which is someone who's caring, loving, nurturing, stable, friends that you can count on, friends that are going to be there for you during hard times, that are not going to judge you based off of, you know, the decisions or the mistakes that you make. And this is also getting coworkers or people in your circle that are truly of support, quality people. This is what you're going to receive, and you're going to have an individual from the past. I am seeing one specific person, but it could be up to two, that are going to want to test the waters with you and see whether you're even willing to communicate. Because if you are willing to communicate, then they may be tempted to do what? To cause some sort of chaos, sudden upheaval, or unseen changes in your life. So just be aware of anyone that's refusing to take any ownership or accountability, because that's not your problem, and just continue pushing and moving forward. You may have to clear, do some clearing work, or even cut a cord with someone that you've been having some sort of attachment to within the last 3 to 4 months. And unfortunately, this is someone that, even if they have money, they're still going to be feeling lonely, because the one person that they did have in their circle, they pushed away, and that was you. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Also, thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Bye.